victory! Hello and welcome once again to another manga breakdown. We're going to be breaking down more Japanese vocabulary and grammar from the manga Yotsuba 2, as you can see over there. We just started chapter 16, whoopoo! And we're just at the first page, which isn't too much. We just have Enna and Yotsuba playing a little bit of badminton here. We're gonna see if she's gonna become the princess of badminton. No. I just plugged in the notes right below me, so as I'm going along, breaking things down, you can follow those definitions there. And of course, as always, if you have any questions, you can ask even farther below in the comments. So please do. So with poor Yotsuba's failure, this Tasun is just that little birdie going pop. So she's nah. This nah, she uses this a lot. It's mostly just emphasis. She kind of uses it for saying sure or right or yeah. So it's like, yeah, look what happened. No, poor baby. 難しいな、この遊びは. So 難しい is hard, and then na here emphasizing that. And then kono this, asobi game, and wa makes it the topic. So like, as for this game, and these should probably be switched. So like, kono asobi wa muzukashii. So this game is hard. Aww. So next we have dun 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 dun. We have the mysterious announcer. 6時になりました。良い子の皆さん、お家に帰る時間です。So 6時 is 6 o'clock. 6 for 6. G here is the counter for hours, so 6 hour. Ni is designating this as the target for our narimashita, which is the polite past form of naru, which is to become, so it becomes to 6, or just becomes 6 o'clock. So naru would have a do right here, but for its polite form, that do changes to di, and then we would add a mas after it for narimas, which just makes it polite, and that's it. No other meaning to narimas. But we then take that su that would be here and swap it out with shita, which makes it past. So it has become 6 o'clock. Yoi is good. Ko is child, which are what these are. Children. And then no links that to minasan, which is just everyone. So like all the good children, just the good ones. And for these good kids, oh, uchi. Uchi is like your house or your home. O makes it just a bit politer. Ni makes this the target for kairu, which is to return. So return to your home. And jikan is the time. So this is describing the time. It's the time to return home. Des is just adding politeness. So it's 6 o'clock. All good kids, it's time for you to return home. Des. Oh, kairu jikan da. It's just kairu. Again, to return. Jikan, again, time. So it's like, oh, it's returning time. Da, declarative. Then, oh, Enna's not passing up this opportunity. She's all, fu. Ja, watashi no kachi. So, fu is just her villainous laugh. Ja is well then. Watashi is me or I. And then no is linking that to kachi, which is victory. So it's like, oh, well, then I guess I win because we're going home. Bad, Anna. So I have no idea what the score is, so maybe that's fine. But I love her evil laugh. Asagi ga kaete konai. Asagi is the next door neighbor, the oldest sister. Ga makes her the subject. And then kaete konai is the teikuru negative form of kairu, which we just saw twice, which means to come home. To first make that to its te form, that kairu is godan, so that's why there's a tanitsu here. So kaete is kairu's te form. And then you would add on kuru here for the teikuru, which would mean to go do that and come back, or just come into being that. So she has not come into being home yet. She's not here yet. And also for this kuru that would be here is really just the verb kuru, which is an irregular verb. So when we change it to its negative form, we just do what we normally do for kuru. That's konai, and you just have to memorize that. But there's only a few, so don't worry. So basically, Asagi has not come home yet. Uh-oh. Which makes Yotsuba wonder, Yoiko janai kamo na. I love this. Because we just said good kids, and she's bringing it back on Asagi. So, again, this Yoiko is a good kid, and janai is not, and then kamo is maybe, and then this na is kind of emphasis like right or yeah or So it's like, oh, maybe Asagi's not a good kid because she's not back yet. But N is confused. She's like, what? Asagi onnechan ni nani ka yo? So Asagi again, and then onnechan is older sister because it is her older sister. Oh, makes it honorific, like more polite, but then this chan is a more casual suffix, so it's not super polite what she's saying, but not impolite either. And this ni makes her the direction or goal, so kind of to or for Asagi. Nanika is something, and yo is business or task. So it's basically, do you have some kind of business with or for Asagi and Onnechan, my older sister Asagi. Then our dear Yotsuba, omiyage! She wants a souvenir. She's saying, omiyage tanonda. So omiyage again, souvenir. And then tanonda is the past form of tanomu, which means to request or to ask for the souvenir. And to make that into its past form, that mu just swaps out to nda, so tanomu comes tanonda. So I did ask, and nda is just saying like, that's the fact of the matter. That explanatory no and declarative da. So the fact is, I asked for a souvenir. It's like, omiyage? It's like, what? A souvenir? 今、別に旅行とか行ってないよ。今 is now. 別に is like, not particularly. And yoko is a trip or travel. Toka is something or things like, so anything travel is. And then ittenai is the taiyanai form of iku, which means to go. That's a godanku, so it first changes the tanitsu and te for its te form. And then you would add on iru for itteiru, which would be going. But then to make that to its negative, that ru would swap out to nai for itteinai. And then we also have it in a casual form, so there's no e here. It's just ittenai. So not going on some kind of trip or anything like that. And then yo for emesis. So it's like now she's not really going on a trip or anything, you know? But Yotsuba doesn't quite get it. Oh no. 車でどっか行った? Kuruma is car. De is by means of. So using a car, like driving your car. Then doka is somewhere. Ita is went. And this is the past form of iku, which means to go. Same iku from here. So that ku just changed the tanitsu and ta for its past form. So via a car, she went somewhere. だからお土産頼んだ. So だから therefore お土産 souvenir 頼んだ is our 頼んだ again. Same one from right here. So again, that mu just changed the nda for its past form. So it's like she went somewhere. Therefore, I asked for a souvenir like you do. Every time people go out, I'm just always asking for souvenirs. Because who doesn't want a souvenir? Seriously. Give me some gas station tacos. I'm not picky. But Anna's not too sure. She's, 買ってくるって言った? So 買ってくる is the teikuru form of kao, which means to buy, so it would have a u here. But first in its te form, that u is changed out to a tanitsu and a te, and you just put on that kuru, just drop it on. That's all you do. So that is kao to buy, kuru to come. So it's like to buy and then come back. And then this te is the casual quoting particle. And this ita is the past form of you, which you just swap out its u for this tanitsu and ta. So said. So did she actually say she was gonna go and buy something? But Yotsuba is totally sure. Yeah. Tanomu te yuttara. So tanomu just has its base form, no past or nothing. And then te is a casual quoting article. And yuttara, you is just like another pronunciation of iu, which means to say. So to make it to its tata form, you essentially first make it to its past form, which makes that u swap out to a tiny tsu and a ta. And then you add on this da at the end for yuttara, which means if or after. So in this case, it's after. So like after I said please, ... And this is Usagi's reply. Ah, hai hai te yutta. Ah, it's just ah. And then hai is yes. And when you have a hi, it's kind of like, yeah. It's not super enthusiastic. And then tiny quoted article again with our yutta again. Just no da here. So it is the actual past form. And again, that u just swaps out the tiny tsu and a ta. So you becomes our yutta, our said. So she just said, yeah, sure, I'll do it. So convincing. She's also not convinced. I know, Asagi. This can't end well. But we shall see. We shall see. You never know. But she still has no faith in Asagi. Katte kuru kana? So this is the exact same kate kuru from here. So this is from kao to buy, and that u is being swapped out with a tiny tsu and a te, just putting kuru at the end of that. So that's to buy something and come back, our kate kuru. And then kana is like, I wonder, is this gonna happen? But Yotsuba is unfazed. She's full of her cute little optimism. Hayaku kaite konai kana? So hayaku is quickly. Hayaku. Kaite konai. We had this before. It is the te kuru negative form of kairu, which is to return, to go home. So first to make that te form, the do swaps out to tanitsu and a te. And then you would add on kuru for te kuru for kaete kuru. But again, this kuru is an irregular verb, so it just swapped out to konai in its negative for our whole kaete konai, which means to not do and return home, or just not being in the state of returning. You're not returning right now. You're not coming back. And then kana, same kana, I wonder. But I'm afraid we'll have to continue wondering because I'm gonna end it here. Oh no! Asagi, please come through. Little Yotsuba is depending on you. Although it'll be funny either way. But if you want to see what Asagi brings back, if anything, no. You'll just have to come back next time. If you had fun, if you maybe learned something, drop a like. And I will see you in the next video. Mata ne!